Hey, welcome back to Ali and Mates. I'm Ali, and we live in an amazing world, one that I'm so grateful to the God of all creation for. Hey, let's jump into this week's episode.
Okie dokie. Fun fact of the week.
Scrunch your hand into a ball. Go on, like you're going to punch the air. That's about the size of your heart. Even though your heart is small, it's a powerful little engine. It pumps blood all around your body through tiny tubes called arteries and veins. When you're just resting on the couch or sleeping, your heart keeps working. In just 1 minute, it can send blood all the way around your body. And when you're running around, it works even faster, zooming blood to where it's needed most. Your heart and lungs, they're like best buddies. The lungs fill your blood with air, and the heart delivers it everywhere it needs to go.
That's great teamwork.
Just another awesome part of how God made you.
Sayings explained.
Welcome to Sayings Explained, where we take funny sounding things grown-ups say and figure out what they really mean. Today's saying is,
Throw someone under the bus.
throw someone under the bus.
You can't do that.
Don't worry, no one's actually being thrown anywhere. When someone throws another person under the bus, it means they blame them to get out of trouble. So imagine this, you and your friend, you both forget to pick up the toys, and then the teacher comes and asks, "Hey, who made this mess?" And you quickly point and say it was their fault. That's throwing them under the bus.
You're trying to avoid trouble by blaming somebody else.
Yep, it's important to always be honest and take responsibility if you do the wrong thing.
Friends don't throw friends under buses. Mystery sound. Can you guess the mystery sound?
Alrighty, time for our mystery sound. Listen closely and see if you can guess what this sound is. If you guessed a basketball bouncing, you're spot on. Well done.
Stories from the Bible.
Today's Bible story is from John chapter 6, and it's about a little boy, some bread and fish, and a huge crowd of hungry people. Imagine this. Jesus was teaching to a big group of people, over 5,000 of them. That's more than a whole school full of people. And they had been listening to Jesus all day, and by dinner time, everyone was very hungry. Jesus asked his friends, the disciples, "Where can we buy food for everyone?" But his disciples were like, "That would cost way too much money. There's so many people, Jesus." Then they noticed a boy who had packed his lunchbox, and he had 5 little loaves of bread and 2 small fish.
But that's not enough for 5,000 people.
You're right, it wasn't much. But when the boy gave the food to Jesus, Jesus did something amazing. He thanked God, he broke the bread and fish into pieces, and then kept handing it out and handing it out and handing it out. Everyone ate until their tummies were full, and at the end, there were still 12 baskets of food left over. The bread and fish in the little boy's hands were nothing exceptional, but in Jesus' hands, they fed the masses. You gotta ask, what's in your hands right now that you actually need to put in Jesus' hands? Let's say you love playing soccer. You're fast, you kick hard, and you score lots of goals. Now imagine someone on your team is having a rough day and they miss their shot, they fall over, or they let a few goals in, and they're feeling really, really sad. Instead of getting annoyed, you help them up and say, "Hey, good job, you're doing great, keep going." That's putting your love for sport in God's hands. You're not just playing to win, you're playing to show kindness, to encourage others, and to honor God with the way you play. Maybe it doesn't feel like a big deal, but when you say, God, this is yours, use it for something good. Well, when you put it in God's hands, it can become something amazing.
Kids Corner!
Okay, welcome to Kids Corner, where we share stories, jokes, or questions from our listeners. And today we have a joke from...
My name is Emmy and I'm 5 years old. And this is my joke. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Boo.
Boo who?
Don't cry, it's just a joke.
Yes, Emmy, that's a good one. I love it. Thank you. And if you would like your joke on the show, just ask an adult to read the show notes.
History tidbit.
Let's step back in time for today's history tidbit. I bet you flip a light switch without even thinking about how amazing that is. Just click, lights on.
Easy peasy.
But what did people do before electricity and light switches were even invented? Well, they had to get creative. People used candles, oil lamps, or even small fires to light their homes. These weren't as bright as our lights today, and they could get real smoky or messy and sometimes even dangerous. But once the sun went down, if you wanted to read at night, you would have to sit really close to a flame just to see the words on the page. Imagine trying to read your favorite book while holding a candle in one hand and the book in the other.
But what about if you fell asleep?
Exactly. It could be super dangerous. So tonight, be thankful, because with just one, your story time begins.
Time for some nice news.
Let's wrap things up with some nice news. Now, postmen or postwomen, I call them posties. Posties and dogs don't always get along, because sometimes when the postie's out delivering mail, dogs bark and growl and sometimes jump up on them. But a man called Ian Burke, who's a postie in America, he forged a really special bond with one of the dogs he regularly walked past on his route. And the dog's owner died. And the dog, with nowhere else to go, ended up in an animal shelter. Well, when Ian Burke found out, he showed up at the animal shelter as soon as he could, and he took that dog home to look after him.
Aw, that's some nice news.
Before I say goodbye, let's check how well you've been listening. Question number 1. What organ is about the size of your fist and pumps blood around your body? Yeah, good job, your heart. Question number 2. What's the saying that describes blaming someone else to get out of trouble? Yeah, to throw someone under the bus. Friends don't throw friends under buses. Final question. What did the little boy give to Jesus that he used to feed thousands? That's right, 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. Great job, everyone. Well, that's a wrap on today's episode of Allie and Mates. Until next time, have fun and stay curious and always be kind. Bye for now.
See you, everybody. Bye-bye.